Son of a spanking, my camera is fogging up. We need to go inside. I don't know where to go because I don't want you to see anything. Where should I sit? Okay, actually, I'm gonna let you sit right here and you're gonna get sort of a sneak peek, but don't tell anyone, okay? And just like don't pay attention to anything around me because I want it to be a secret and a surprise. Hi little cutie heads, my name is Kacey. If you have never seen my face before, this is what my face looks like. Hi, I'm so happy that you're here. I am about to tell you quite possibly the biggest announcement of my whole entire life. And no, I don't have a husband. Dang it. Gosh. But I'm here to tell you that I just bought my dream house. I can't even believe that I'm saying this. Like still, it's like a month after that all of this has happened, this whole process, and I'm just now getting to film this video. I'm just now sitting down to like breathe and like understand what happened, and I bought my dream house. Am I gonna cry in this video? I might. There's going to be so many insane house videos, renovation, crazy vlogs coming up with this new journey of my life. So if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. I'm just so thankful that you guys have been a part of this whole life journey with me, whole journey in California, and then moving back home to Ohio. Now this whole new chapter of my life. I am so grateful for you. I literally have the chills talking about this right now, and I'm probably gonna cry, okay? I'm probably gonna cry. Let's get into the whole story. I wanna tell you how all this happened, what the details are, like how this is my dream house, why it's so special to me. So let's get into it. I feel put together because I'm drinking a giant mason jar of sweet tea out of a glass straw. What has my life come to? Backstory. For the last 4 years, lived in a YouTuber house in California with my brother and a bunch of boys and my best friends, and lived like the most insane past 4 years of my life. Like I have come to be someone that like I am so proud of because of my time in California, because everything that it brought for me, it literally brought me all of you guys and this platform that I get to share my life with and make these little home movies and all the crazy stuff that I'm doing all the time. And I'm so thankful for that. But over this last year, I've felt in my heart that like my time in California is kind of coming to an end, coming to a close. I've done all the crazy things I wanted to do. All of my family and my people are in Ohio, and like that's where my heart is always going to be. Like I always knew one day I was going to move back to Ohio, back to my hometown. I am an Ohio girl for life. You can take the girl out of Ohio, but you cannot take the Ohio out of the girl. Is that the saying? I don't know. So I think it's around April that my lease is going to be up. I'm going to be traveling for the next 2 months. I pack up all of my stuff in my Jeep. I cross country all the way from California back to Ohio and move all my stuff into my parents' house, and then I go travel the world for 2 months. And so as I get home in April, to give you some sort of context of my neighborhood, where I live, where I'm from a tiny little town. My parents' house is here. You go through the woods here, and it's my grandparents' house. My grandparents have been passed away for like 5+ years now. So this house we've been renting to renters, and then through the woods this way is my cousin's house, and then up the street this way is my best friend's house, and then down the street this way is my cousin's house. So like all of my people are like so close to me. Like my grandparents' house is literally like a 2-second walk through the woods from my parents' house. My cousin's is a 2-second walk through the woods from my parents' house. We call it the Dirksen compound. Like we are just there. Like it's our woods, our 3 houses, my dream like plot of land. And I always said one day that I was going to buy my grandparents' house. There's pictures from when I was little, like sitting on the couch with my grandma, me like saying, I'm gonna freaking cry. I'm literally gonna cry. Like me telling her like what colors I wanted to paint the wall, like how I would rearrange the house. Like when I owned it one day, like I always told her like I'm going to live in this house. Like this house is gonna be my house one day. And like I always talked about how I wanted it to be, and like I always envisioned just like raising a family in this house and like having my kids grow up in this house and in my woods and like where I grew up and everything, and having my parents as their grandparents to like grow up right through the woods, just to run barefoot through the woods to go hang out with their grandparents like I got to my whole entire life. And so perfectly when I moved home, like literally the day I moved home, 2 incredibly big things happened. My best friend told me she was pregnant, best friend that lives up the street, and the renters told my family that they were going to be moving out of the house. The most perfect timing. And I was like, okay, here's my opportunity. I can do it. At a financial spot to do it. I am at the port of my life where I just moved home. I have no place to live. I don't want to live with my parents anymore. I'm 24 years old. Just like literally 2 days before I left the country for 2 months, I talked to my dad, I talked to my uncle, and we planned that when the renters fully moved out at the end of August, I would be moving in. And so cut to 2 months later, I'm out of the country. I don't have my phone on. I have literally 0 connection to my family, I have zero connection to the world. I have no phone, I have no idea what's going on. And I come home, I get off the plane, I come straight home, and I see my Jeep in my grandparents' driveway. I see my Jeep in the driveway, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, did the people already move out? And so my mom just pulls in, and I just come into the front door. My whole entire family is sitting in the house. Like, it's all completely cleaned out. Like, the movers completely, I'm gonna literally sob. The movers are completely out of the house. The whole family came in. They cleaned everything. My dad and my uncle and my cousins have like worked their butt off like while I was going on my trip to like update all the toilets, update all the flooring, clean everything, like all these incredibly huge projects, and like set everything up. So when I got home, like I just had to go into painting, start my renovations that I wanted to do. So literally that night, after getting off the plane from 2 months of traveling outside of the country, I go buy all my paint, and all of the renovations literally started that night. So like my life was like craziness. I tried to film as much as I possibly can. That's gonna be in the next vlog, so definitely subscribe. I wanted to say some things of like why this house is so special to me. So obviously like this was my second home. My grandparents lived here, and I would go every single night, get my shower, wash my hair with my strawberry shampoo, and then run barefoot through the woods up to my grandma's house, sit on her lap in her recliner, and watch her program, The Bachelor. We would watch ice skating, and I would just spend all of my nights here. Oh my gosh, literally while I'm talking about this, I'm gonna sob again. These lights that have been in this house that like have literally not worked for so long are like flickering and like turning on, which is just like another like reminder that like I'm supposed to be here. And even like another backstory, sorry this is jumping all over the place, and I knew I was gonna cry in this video. When my mom was like outside cleaning and like setting this whole house up for me and everything, there's a picture of my grandparents that have been in this home. She put it outside on the table out there, and these lights that have not worked since literally God knows how long, they've literally never worked, they just started flickering. And then my dad, who it's his parents' house, as soon as he walked outside, because my mom was like, Steve, like look at this, like this is crazy, my dad walks out and they just turn on. And like my little cousin was out there, and she was like, Kacey, I can testify, like that was real. Just like so many reassuring things that like I'm supposed to be here, and like they are in this house with me, and like they approve of all of this, and like it's so meant to be. And like even my little baby cousin Remy, I was watching him the other day, and he was in my basement, and this one bathroom that we have kept like the same wallpaper, it smells like them down there still. Remy starts pointing at that bathroom, like he's a baby, he doesn't even talk, and then just blowing kisses at the bathroom, which is like so crazy. Like they're just so in this whole journey with me, and like I know that they're looking down on me, and they're so proud of me, and they're so excited for me, and it just feels so meant to be. Also, fun fact, my parents literally got engaged in the basement of this home. So many monumental family things have been here. I just feel so right and so meant to be, and I'm so grateful, and I just like can't believe that this is all coming true. And now to jump into the part that you probably clicked on this video for, my roomies. I will not be living in this big home by myself, because that would be a little sad and I would be really lonely. I'm actually going to be living with my best friend Jordan and her 4-year-old Bexley, my literal best friend in the whole entire world. And Bexley is just one of the girls. She's literally my other best friend. It's just so special and like a dream. And like Jordan and I have been wishing and praying about like living together for ever since I had the idea that like I was gonna be coming home soon. And so the fact that like everything just like perfectly happened and perfectly like fell into our lap, and like this was able to happen, just seems so like unreal to me. And I'm just so thankful. Like my heart is so thankful and overjoyed, and it just like literally feels like so perfect, and I'm so thankful. My best friends are gonna hold down the house while I go travel. This has just been a dream for me, a dream process of doing the whole house, and like it is my dream house. It's always been my dream house, and now it's like totally Kacey-ified. Is that even a word? Not. I just can't wait for this whole next chapter, and I'm so thankful that you guys are gonna be on this next chapter and journey with me. Comment down below all of the new house videos that you want to see, like the first night in our house, all of the renovations, what me and Jordan and Bexley do on a daily basis, literally whatever you want to see, the Ohio vlog. So excited. I'm so thankful for you, and I think this is just the start of our new journey together. Also, the next video will be the entire house tour, so subscribe. You're not going to want to miss that. I love you, and I can't wait to show you all of this and all of my hard work. It just doesn't even feel real. Actually, it just started to feel real the moment I said this in this video. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.